Hello guys, this is ACP and thanks for watching here and join this class for Java tutorial. It means core Java tutorial, right? And thanks for subscribing this channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and please click below over the subscribe button. And here's my YouTube channel address. That's https colon / youtube.com/Abhishek Chandra Verma. So now yeah, I think we have learned the C and C++ programming language, and today we are just going to enter to learn the highly dynamic, scalable, secured programming language, high level language. It's Java, right? So Java, I think you have installed the Java. I'm not going to enter the history and how the Java has created earlier. I'm not going into this. It's really magic. It's very magical programming language. It's totally depends upon the object-oriented language, and we can do much more many things with the Java. And it's also connected with the C#, which has produced by the Microsoft company. It's C#. It is also connected with this. And Java is more important to the internet also, you know. I think it's forefront of the programming language. Java internet helped catapult Java to forefront programming language, I think. Yes. And so I think you have installed the Java JDK. If you have not installed yet, please go to here and press the Java JDK, download free Java software, and here you can update it. Free Java download. I have installed already, and I am showing you how to check whether the Java has installed over on your system or not. Press CMD in the Windows R here, and CMD, hit enter, and here please write Java C space dash version, right, and hit enter. So in my Lappy Java has already installed, right, and we can recheck whether the Java class path has set or not. So do this. Just go to the my computer, right click, go to properties, and go to the advanced system settings, right, go here, environment variables, and now here we need to check whether, yes, variable Java home, I have already set it. Edit, you can see here you have to write in the variable name Java underscore home, and in the variable value this C programs Java JDK / bin. Whether you can check it, just let me, I am showing. Go to C drive, go here, program files, go here, Java, and this JDK and this bin. This whole path you need to copy it here, right, and paste it over here, right. I have already pasted. Okay, then do OK. This is the system variable. There is no need to. This is system variable, right? And here please check it whether the same path has written over here or not. Yes, it's written over here, right? Okay. Click OK. It means you can run the Java command from anywhere, right? Java, right? Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Okay. Okay, friends. So our system is ready to fire any type of Java execution, right? Okay. So I will show you. Okay, and I will show you later. But some buzzwords. Do you know the buzzwords of the Java? It's totally simple, secure, portable, object-oriented, and it is robust, multi-threaded, architecture neutral. It means architecture neutral. It means you can write one time of Java, write one Java program at once and run anywhere at any platform. It's architecture neutral, right? Interpreted, high performance, distributed, and it's dynamic, right? So this type of buzzwords of the Java is here. Okay, and it's multi-threaded. I have told you it's multi-threaded, right? And it can meet the real world requirement of the creating interactive networked programs, right? Okay, so we know a little bit of C# also. Okay, so okay, okay, there are two types of paradigm that govern how a program is constructed. First way is the process oriented model, and second one is object oriented model, right? I will show you process. There are two paradigms by which you can govern a program. First one is process oriented model, and second one is object oriented model, right? Okay, guys, and the elements, I have told you there are two paradigms which we can govern a program. There is first one is the process oriented model, and second one is object oriented model, right? And as we are discussing the Java program, this Java program has comes under the object oriented model, right? Sorry, it's not mode, it's model. Okay, so object oriented model. Okay, and there are three principles of it means the object oriented model. It means what? An essential elements of the object oriented programming is an abstraction, an essential elements of object oriented programming is abstraction. Abstraction. Abstraction means what? Suppose abstraction means what? I think we can understand this with this easy example. The car. Okay, the car. How the car has assembled. A car is a set of thousands of individual parts, right? Thousands of individual parts. It means it's a well-defined objects and with its own unique behavior, right? Just like suppose a people who used to car to drive to the grocery, right, store without being overwhelmed by the complexity of the parts that form the car, right? They can just ignore the details how the engines, transmissions, and the braking systems work. Instead, they are free to utilize the objects as a whole. We are not just bothering about how the engine will work, how can we break the analyze and execute the braking system, how the transmission will work, how the motor parts, individual motor parts would work, right? So we just think about we just need to utilize this car. I just want to drive the car from Delhi to Chandigarh, right? So I'm not going to bother how the engine will work, how the mechanism of the engine will work. I'm not just going to bother, right? So individual parts, it means the abstraction, means its own unique behavior, right? And I'm just going to tell you one thing. A powerful way to manage the abstraction is through the use of hierarchical classification, right? Okay, see, hierarchical abstraction of a complex system can also be applied to the computer programs, right? The data from a traditional process-oriented program can be transformed by abstraction into it's a component objects, right? Data in the traditional or process-oriented program. Okay, the data from a traditional process-oriented program can be transformed by abstraction into its component objects, right? Okay, the object and the sequence of process steps can become a collection of messages between these objects. We are just trying to understand the abstraction, how the abstraction and how its object-oriented programming will work. Okay, it means objects, each of these objects, it means each of these objects describes, okay, each of these object describes its own behavior, on unique behavior, we can say on unique behavior, right? On unique behavior. This is the essence of the object oriented programming, right? This is the essence of object oriented programming. There are the three principles, there are the three principles of object oriented programming. Principles. It means object oriented programming, or we can write here itself, right? Which are those? First one, encapsulation. I think encapsulation. I will explain. Encapsulation, inheritance, and third one is polymorphism. Right? So Encapsulation. Encapsulation. What do you understand? The encapsulation means encapsulation. Okay. Encapsulation. What does it mean actually? Encapsulation. It is the mechanism. You know. It is the mechanism. It is the mechanism. Mechanism for what? The mechanism which binds the code and data together. Code and data together. Okay. Together and manipulates. It keeps data. It keeps both, not only data, code and data both safe from outside interference and misuse. Okay, this is the encapsulation. It is the mechanism which binds the code and data together and manipulates it. Okay, it keeps safe both from outside interference and misuse. See, I have told you earlier, this is the secure operating system, programming language, right? It is the secure program. How it secure? It secures from the one of the principle of the OOPS, object-oriented programming, right? And that secureness comes from the encapsulation technique, encapsulation mechanism, right? Okay, see example. How can we understand this encapsulation? By a simple example. Okay, so suppose how can we suppose a shifting gears doesn't turn on the headlights, because an automatic transmission, it's an automatic transmission. Suppose if we need to shift the gears, it means it just automatic transmission. With the help of automatic transmission, it capsulated and shift the gear from the car or two-wheeler bikes, right? It's a mechanism. Okay, and the driver point of view, they all work the same. The same idea can be applied to the programming as well. Understand? Okay, in the Java, the basis of encapsulation is the class actually. Basis of encapsulation is the class actually. In Java, the basis of encapsulation is class. Understand? Is class. What the class is? Class is in Java what does the class is? A class is a group of objects. Okay, class is a group of objects which have common properties. It is a template or blueprint from which objects are created. It is a logical entity, right? It can't be physical. Class can't be physical, right? Okay, what does it mean, the object? Okay, what does it mean, the object? It's okay. See here, I will show you these objects. Suppose these are the objects. It is a single entity, single entity. This is the keyboard. This is the motorbike, the fan, table, fence. These are the objects of a single entity. An entity that has the state and behavior is known as a object, right? Is known as the object, right? What is object? What is object? What is object? Object is an entity that has the state and behavior. Okay, see example, an object has three characteristics: the state, the behavior, and its identity. State represents the data of an object. State represents data of an object. Behavior represents the functionality of an object. Okay, behavior represents the functionality of an object. See, suppose we can add two numbers, that add function, its behavior. Okay, identity, object identity is typically implemented via the unique ID. The value of the ID is not visible to the external user, right? In the Java, identity is, as we can we know the access modifiers. These are the access modifiers. See, its identity, it can't be visible to, suppose if we declare an object as a class as a private class, it means it can't access from another user or another class, anyone. Okay, so it's and it is used internally by the JVM. Okay, Java virtual machines. Okay, right. So this is the object, and object definitions is: object is a real world entity, object is runtime entity, object is an entity which has the state and behavior. Same thing. What I have explained here, it's same thing. It's same thing. Same thing. Object definition: object is a real world entity, runtime entity, entity which has the state and behavior, and instance of a class, right? Okay, so this is the encapsulation, right? I think we have some we have some idea. We got some idea regarding the encapsulation, right? I think it's behavior of what? Behavior of data and code, state, behavior, and identity. There are three characteristics we have learned about the objects, right? Okay, so for these reasons, objects sometimes called to instance of a class also. Objects are sometimes referred to as instance of a class as well, right? Instance of a class can also referred as a object. Okay, whenever you create a class, you must have to specify its code and data which constitutes that particular class. Collectively, these elements are called the member of a class. Okay, this means these elements are called members of a class as well. Okay, members of a class. Member of a class. Okay. And if one question has asked how the member variables can be used. The behavior and the interface of a class, interface of a class are defined by the methods that operates on its instance data. Okay, that operates on its instant data. Okay, so now we can and here the class I have described here. A class is a group of objects which have the common properties, as like the class of Java contains the fields, methods, constructor, blocks, and nested class and interface, right? Inheritance. What second one was? Inheritance. Okay. Guys, and we are talking about the inheritance. It is actually the process by which one object acquires the properties of the another object. It means it's a top-down approach. You know, it's a top-down approach. It means suppose we are having the car class, okay, and here we have seen the car class car having some objects also, okay, like engine, transmission, braking systems, and all. So suppose a car which are having the main class, okay, and it's a subclass wants to access all of the properties of the car object, okay, car class. It can uses by the inheritance process, okay, and using this super keyword, that all subclasses can acquire the properties of the superclass, right? It's inheritance. It means it's inherit all the properties of the base class, superclass, okay. It means suppose for an example, if we can try to understand, suppose a mammal, okay, no it's not, suppose an animal of a larger class is a part of the mammal also, a mammal and reptile. So mammal and reptile are the subclass of an animal, okay. Suppose let an example, suppose animal, it's a base class which are having two subclass, okay. It's animal and it's two subclass, okay. See, first one, suppose it's mammal and reptile, right? Reptile. So it's under mammal it's a carine, and under reptile what? Under reptile feline. So suppose we are just trying to understand that what is the base class and what is the subclass, how it can fetch the properties of the animal class. This is the process. Suppose the mammal class, mammal is the subclass of animal is the base class. Animal is the base class, okay, and mammal and reptile are the subclass, mammal and subclass. So suppose this reptile is also the subclass. So I just want to fetch the all properties of the animal without writing the another code for the same properties for the particular mammal class. So I don't want to rewrite the all properties same which has written before in the animal class, okay. So I just want to fetch all the properties of the animal class by only inheritance properties of the object oriented programming. We can fetch all the properties of the animal class into the mammal class using the super keyword, right? Understand? Okay, we will do the exercises after some classes, next class. We can understand easily by using some by writing some program codes. Okay, and third one is the polymorphism. Polymorphism means poly means many, poly means many, and morphism means morphism means many forms. Okay, so it means polymorphism. This is the Greek keyword. Okay, these are the Greek keyword. Okay, Greek keyword. These are Greek keyword. It means many forms. Poly means many, or form is many forms. Okay, morphism means many forms. It means it allows one interface to be used for a general class of action. It means, suppose in general words, if I want to conceptualize this morphism, it means one word in a phrase, one word, one interface, multiple methods. Okay, just remember this. Okay, we can understand by using the codes. Well, I will again explain it. Okay, it means one interface, multiple methods we can use. Okay, suppose an animal which are having some objects, age, sex, and weight. Okay, the same object of the class can use for the mammal also, right? For the mammal also, age, sex, and weight. Okay, for the liter and mammal of two size, which one? Liter size and gestation period. Okay, so for this mammal also we can use this age, sex, weight. We no need to write the age, sex, weight. We can use this age, sex, weight of the animal also. This is used by the interface class. Okay, and this main one interface can use for the mammal also. This is called the polymorphism. Okay, utilize some general phrase also. Okay, so this is all about the theory of the object oriented programming. Okay, and I just want to write one code. I will just share this notepad also. Okay, so I just want, first of all, I just want to check the Java code. Java version, it's fine. So I just want to write this one simple first program. Okay, so using the notepad. Okay, let's write the code. Class example 1. Okay, class example 1, and under this I just want to write the code public static void main string args, and this is the array. Okay, and under this I just want to print out system.out.println house friends starts up. And this semicolon. Okay, I just need to save this code under the Java folder at the desktop with the same code, java1 example1 dot java. Okay, save it, hit enter. Open here, cd desktop, cd java c example1 dot java. Yes, so we just check it here. I just before compiling, I just wrote one file, example1 Java file. Okay, and before, at that time, example1 dot class, this has not created. Okay, after compiling with the help of javac command, as the JVM of the JDK has compiled, okay, it's just created automatically example1 dot class. So with the help of this code, as after the dot class file has created, we can use this example1 dot class at anywhere, any platform. This is called write once, read anywhere, read everywhere. Okay, Vora platform. So it's independent and architecture neutral. So with the help of how can we see the output of this example1? So just write down here, Java example1, hit enter. How's friends, what's up? Okay, so this is our first simple Java program code. Okay, I will explain what does it mean. See here, this is the class. I told you earlier that object oriented model, it just means the object. Object is an entity which has its state and behavior. Okay, so this is the example1 class, which is its state and behavior is means it's printing its output. Okay, with the help of this command, system.out.println. Public, it's access modifier. It can access by any method, any object in any class. Okay, static, it's fetching and it's set out, it's a static constant value. Void, return, main. You know, the Java runs from the main command only, main method only. Okay, first it runs the main, it finds the main method. Okay, string, class, argument, it takes all the values under the array. That's why we just need to write down this array code. Okay, and open the curly braces, write down system.out.println, input output method, its object out, println means